Hey there, Team Carrington. This is Russ Laggan from the Jumpstart program. I've got a little extra information for you with regard to goals. What we found over the years of doing this, what I've found over the years of doing this is that sometimes people have a really hard time getting their goals set up. They struggle with the what do I want, how do I want it, where do I want it, when do I want it, that kind of stuff. So let me give you a couple of quick tips and a couple of pieces of advice to help you go along with this process. The first thing is, if you're having a real difficult time with figuring out what you want for your goals, what do you want out of life, take a look at the things that you don't like in your life, and what you should do is just take a marker, take a pen, and just start writing those things down, the things that drive you nuts, the things that you're frustrated about, the things that you don't want. And when you get a good list of the stuff that you don't want, that's when you want to make sure you just look and find out what is the opposite of that. So if you're frustrated about not having enough money, obviously having more money would help. But let me caution you on the money thing. If you've got somebody that's grumpy without money, there's a really good chance that they're going to be grumpy with money. If you can't be happy where you are today, in your current situation, your current circumstance, there's a really good chance, all the studies show, you're going to probably be the same person when you have a lot more money. So there's a phrase that I coined a long time ago, and I got to copyright this at some point. Money doesn't make the man. Money only makes the man more of what he already was. So it's important that you understand just adding money to the equation isn't going to fix everything. Can it make you feel a little better for short term? Sure. Can the new stuff make you feel better a little bit? Absolutely. But everything we've seen in the world proves that only a certain amount of money will make things happier if you're not happy already. So focus on that happiness thing first, and then the money's actually more likely to come. Secondly, when you start focusing on these goals, what you're going to find is that you start saying, this is what I want, to the universe, to God, to whatever you want to believe. I'm totally cool with that. You can go any route you want with that. This is what I want. And what's going to happen to you, and this happens a lot, and it's frustrating and aggravating if you don't know it's coming. What happens a lot is when you focus on what you want, you're going to start to see all the things that you don't want. You're going to see the things that you don't want. So you're going to say, I want opportunities to come to me, or I want to have a fancy car. And then you're going to go and see the piece of crap you're driving right now. It's going to be frustrating, right? So what I want you to do is when you're focused on wanting something, you're going to start seeing the opposite. And I don't want it to frustrate you. I don't want it to demoralize you. I want it to make you inspired to think again in your head, now thank you very much for showing me that, but that's not what I want. What I want is, boom, and then you put that feel into it and think about how great it would feel to have that thing, whether it's a six-figure income, whether it's $100,000 in your bank account, whether it's that 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds, or like a guy I was talking to in Atlanta last week, he wants to lose 100 pounds. But every time he looks in the mirror, he sees that big guy. So every time he looks in the mirror, he's got to shift the way he thinks and say, thank you very much for showing me that. Thank you for reminding me of what's important to me and what I want. So use it to motivate you, and you're going to live a lot happier life. There's my tip of the week, helping you move forward with the goals. Looking forward to seeing you in Jumpstart week number 2.